Good morning, my music compadres. How's it going out there? I hope you guys are staying busy, taking care of business, taking care of your loved ones, being kind to one another, and seeing through the bullshit that's going on right now. Truth, logic, and common sense. Who says that a lot? Ted Nugent. Yeah, he's a patriot, isn't he? That's pretty freaking cool. Anyway, so what do we talk about today? Let me find my keys here. I'm on my way right now to go set up. Set up and do a gig tonight at the Moose Lodge, my residency out there. You know, I was kind of surprised that I couldn't get a second residency, but this is just kind of weird. Before I touch on the subject that I want to touch on is I just want to get into my update on what's going on. Dude, what is going on, man? Yeah. You know, I know a lot of you guys aren't into the politics. I never really was into politics, you know, but I guess I've paid more attention to it because I'm older. I care about where my money goes. Now I'm careful what I spend, you know, because we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. So we want to be as comfortable as we can, educate ourselves, make a little money, try to support ourselves, our families. It's weird times right now. It's kind of weird. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably not even affected by this. You guys have got gigs going on everywhere, man, in every freaking town. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But I'm going by Southern California here, up here in the mountains. And so me and Kim did a drive around the lake earlier today, this morning. It's about noon now, Saturday. And so I'll try to get this edited up for you guys this afternoon when I get back from my setup and sound check. But anyways, we drove around the lake. You know, beginning of the year, the economy was really good up here. I was like kind of shocked. I'm going, shit, in the middle of winter? I mean, everybody's out skiing. I'm like, well, what about, you know, the $8, $10 a carton of eggs and all the prices going up and all that good stuff, and gas is going back up. Well, this is the kicker for Southern California. It's catching up is what's going on. Yeah, because of the I don't know if I think we're in a recession, but we're definitely the prices, what do they call that? Prices are up on everything. And it's because, this party that's in office right now is just spending and spending and spending. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about nothing except themselves. So, anyways, long story short, it is slow up here this weekend. Slow. I mean, Saturday, the village should be packed. It's not. Yeah. I think what it is people have been spending and spending and spending during this inflation. That's what I wanted to say. And they're spending and spending all through the beginning of the year. Now it's catching up to them. And now people are going, well, honey, why don't we wait till next month and go to Big Bear and spend $1,000 or $800 for 2 days up there. Yeah, so I'm gonna let this fucking guy pass me. Yeah, so it's starting to catch up. Little shit going on here, man. It's starting to catch up. People are going, yeah, I think I kind of want to watch my money right now. Oh, this guy here, what the hell, really? Oh, you fugazi, you. All right. So, anyways. yeah, I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. I don't want to get political, but the fact of the matter is, you got to go with truth. Truth is, we've got inflation going on right now, and it's going to be a recession pretty soon. So I think it's catching up, especially to people here in Southern California. That, LA's fucking liberal city, so they want to spend, party, and all that good stuff, and I get it. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's catching up. Catching up, and so people are starting to kind of go, okay, let's pull back on the money tree a little bit here, man, because things are unsettled right now. It's so unsettled right now. There's so much bullshit going on. So enough of that crap. It's really pretty depressing. What I wanted to talk about today is, listen, it's spring. Even though it's not spring, that's another thing I wanted to touch on. We've been getting slammed with this atmospheric river, they're calling it, and it's just, we got smacked. California, the Pacific Northwest, California got smacked with this weather coming in. And, sorry about that. And so so we've been fighting the weather. We're just now, yesterday was our first clear day to be able to get out, kind of make sure our yard and everything is, just tying up all the loose ends from winter. So we got a good break here right now. I think it's supposed to be partly cow. They said there could be something coming in, maybe, but I don't think it is. I think we're going to catch a nice break here. Now, I'm not saying there's going to be some other storms coming in April. Well, we're in April. Actually, it's April Fool's Day, isn't it? Yeah, like we got time to pay attention to that shit. Anyway, so, yeah. So what I wanted to talk about today is, and a lot of you veterans out there have been doing this for a long time, doing the soul thing for years and stuff like. You guys already know all this shit. But there's some of the new guys that are coming out, guys that have been, sleepers for a while, kind of hiding out, and then decide they want to get out and start soothing souls and bringing peace across this land, because that's what music does. It just soothes your soul. So, anyways, it's spring, so it's time to fucking clean your shit up, all right? And what I mean by that is taking out all your cords, wiping down, cleaning your cords, make sure all your quarter-inch jacks are all nice and tight, not loose, right? All your effects, your Beat Buddy, your TC Helicon, whichever one you have. Time to clean it up. Get it going. Just clean it up. Get some, a light solvent, dilute it with a little simple green. Get in there and clean and wipe everything down, because you'd be surprised the abuse your gear, your stomp boxes, your cords, how much abuse it takes throughout the year when you're gigging every weekend or every other weekend or whatever. It gets abuse, right? So that's what I want to talk to you about. Clean that shit up, because you'll be a happy camper when you do. You feel good about yourself. You feel good about having your stuff organized. Organize your shit, right? Don't be a fucking pig. Just fucking organize it. And that way, when you get to your gigs, it's a breakdown's easier. Setup is easier. Yeah, just take care of that. And one of the things that I use, I'm not being sponsored by them or anything, but I found this stuff on StuMac. And, once in a while I do get into my electronics and my gear and my guitars and stuff like that. And I'll do a little cleaning. And you always want to get that electrical cleaner, right? Electrical cleaner always go, well, StuMac's got a great electrical cleaner. They got good stuff. And you don't have to get it at StuMac, but there is a cleaner, and this is what I got here at StuMac. I don't know if you can see this shit right here. But what it is, it's an electrical cleaner, okay? But it's not just electrical cleaner. It lubes everything. So what I use this for is all the buttons, that your stop buttons that you use on your TC, spray it with this shit, the buttons, because corrosion and dirt and shit gets in there off the floor, man. It does. It gets fucked up in there. Get in there and douche it out, and with this stuff. And like I said, it's an electrical cleaner, so it'll clean the contacts, and it'll also lubricate the button, so you know, or anything, there are any moving parts, so it'll lubricate all that shit. Okay, we're here at the good old fucking Moose Lodge. Jesus. Okay, hold on here a second. I'm gonna make a left-hand turn here. All right, God, you got snowblind with all this snow around. Yeah, so that's the ticket, right? Get your shit taken care of and cleaned up. It's called maintenance, is what it's called, maintenance. So this stuff right here, and I think I even took apart the Beat Buddy, took at least the underneath, and you could see the moving parts on the main pedal. And by the way, I did transfer my fill button from the main box of the Beat Buddy and took it on the floor with my 2-switch. I think you can get a 3-switch, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, I took it apart and sprayed it with this. It just cleans it up, makes the contacts good. Also, I use this on the 2 buttons, the extension buttons for the Beat Buddy. Sprayed the buttons. I didn't take anything apart, just sprayed, you know, click the button and spray that in there and get in there and clean the contacts and it lubricates the button itself. So this is stuff, it's called Deoxit. DEOX and then IT, Deoxit. Fader F5. Let me see. I can't tell if I'm on Fader F5. And this is the stuff that I use, man. This is good shit. I love this because it's 2-in-1. You know, you can get a cleaner and then clean it, and then you can shoot it with WD-40 or whatever to lubricate it. But this does both, which is kind of cool. So yeah, and they actually sell this stuff. You can buy a lubricant cleaner and lubricant on, I think you can even get it on Amazon. You don't have to go to StewMac. These cans are kind of, they're probably a little, I remember they were a little pricey. I don't even remember how much it was, but I've had it for a long, long time. It's a small can. So yeah, it's that time of year. Clean your shit up, because it's just you're gonna feel better about yourself. You're gonna feel more confident that your equipment's not gonna fuck up, or you're gonna get a short or bad contact or whatever like this. So make sure all your cords are good. Make sure all your buttons, and you can use this stuff also on your board. Spray it on the board. Just drench it wherever you think it needs to be cleaned, or your contacts, or all the contacts and the knobs and stuff like that, and the pods and stuff like that. You can use this shit on there. Anything that moves and has contact, electrical contact, that shit'll do the job. It'll clean it up. Deoxit. Again, Fader. 5 StewMac, you owe me. Anyway, so also too, let's get into the guitar a little bit. You guys have, some of you are doing solo with electric guitars. Some of you are doing it with acoustical guitars, right? So make sure you get a set of strings on it. If you've been playing with the same set of strings all year long, I think it's about time you change them. Let's see. Also, too, you don't have to be a Luther. When you change your strings, especially for spring, do an extra cleaning on the guitar. Just use soap and water. You don't use a solvent or anything, or waxes or anything like that. Just soap and water, and then a nice rag. They do make a nice wax or like a spray thing for your guitar and your neck and stuff for the wood. It's like a very light polishing. It's a polish, more polish. Whatever you do, don't put it on your pick guard. Don't put any wax, any solvents, anything on your pick guard. Just use maybe a little soap and water and take that off and clean your pick guard off. You want to do that. Don't use solvent on it. What'll happen eventually, from experience from Luthers that I know, the pick guard will start peeling and it'll start warping eventually in time. You want that pick guard to last forever. You don't want to have to deal with another one and slap another one on or whatever. So, and this is important, and you don't have to be a Luther to do this. When you take your strings off, before you put your new strings on, clean the neck with soap and water, a little bit of soap and water, clean it real good, clean your frets real good, and then polish your frets. If you guys are more into it than I do, I've actually done refrets before, so I'll redo my frets or do a little filing and make sure my frets are up to par, make sure I don't have any uneven spots on my frets and stuff like that. So, but if you don't want to get that into it, just, you can always go to your Luther or your local music store, and usually there's somebody down there that can do a maintenance on your guitar, clean it all up, and do a fret cleaning and polish your frets. Polishing your frets does more than you know. I guess it's, some people might not agree, but when your frets are nice and glassed out and smooth, it just makes it just sounds better contact. If you happen to bend a little bit, you're not going to get that scratchy feeling. You want everything cleaned up. So that's what this is about. I just want to remind everybody, I'm going to think of some good subjects to talk about in the solo gigging here pretty quick, now that it's starting to warm up and I'm not having to fight with weather and snow and all that good stuff. So love you guys all. You guys all rock. But yeah, just think about your gear. Clean your gear up. Contact cleaner. Clean your guitars up. And also too, and a lot of people, what I do on all my guitars, even on my Martin, is I do is I can't stand a glossy back on any of my guitars. Every one of my guitars, I got a couple Strats. I got I think I got 3 or 4 acoustics now. What I do is I like it comfortable on that neck, because that's where you're all your work, right? So what I do is I'll get like I'll get like a 600 or 400 sandpaper and sand the fucking back of the neck, man. I'll even show a little wood. I just want to take that gloss off. Take the gloss off. You'll get around your neck a lot better than having a glossy back neck. Or you could just play the shit out of it every day for the rest of your life, and eventually you're going to wear all the finish and everything off on the back of the neck, but that takes too long. So what I do is, I don't get carried away with it, but I just take off if there's gloss on the neck. A lot of them are using the satin finish on the necks and guitars now, for the most part. So you don't really have to worry about that. So probably leave it alone. But even on the Taylor. Now, I haven't done it on this Gretsch that I got, but I'm going to end up doing that. But I just haven't got around to doing it yet. But yeah, just be careful on that. But I'm just telling you, you can cruise up and down the neck. The neck will flow. Easy action on the neck. It'll help you with your action on the neck when you get rid of that gloss. Because the gloss, you sweat on your hands, it gets sticky, and it's hard to move up and down the neck. But if you have a nice satin or nice natural or satin or eggshell kind of finish, you don't really have to worry about it. Even though I still sanded my Taylor. My Taylor has a satin finish, but I still took a little sandpaper, not much, but just kind of dulled it up more, just so I can and don't use a heavy grit sandpaper. Just use like a 600 or 400 at the most. and just give it a couple wish wash and just take the, anyway, so enough of that. But that's what I do, but you don't have to do what I do. But leave your neck alone. But yeah, condition your neck. Make sure you oil your neck. Like use a boiled linseed oil is always good, or a good butcher block oil. Try to get oil with less crap in it. In other words, it's just get as pure as you can. But if you can't, just get yourself some. I've seen it. Orange oil for furniture and stuff like that. That's better than nothing. And put that on there, let it soak, and then wipe it off. And you just want to, preserve the wood the best you can and get that wood. You don't want to get it too dry. In some areas, you probably don't have to do it, but it's good to put a little oil on it anyways, even if you're in an area that's very humid and you don't really need it. But it's good to get that rosewood or ebony, whatever's on the neck, and get that soaked up a little bit, and clean it first, obviously. But soap and water, that's all you need to use. Just use get a little spray bottle, put a little soap in there. That's the best thing in the world. So that's it, guys. I'm going to do my thing here tonight. It's getting a little, I played not last week, the week before, but it's a little slow right now. And it's so weird because the weather's really nice. So who knows what's going to happen. So love you guys. You guys be good, be safe, take care of one another. Prepare and get ready for, well, we're in spring right now, but things are going to start picking up, God willing. I don't know if it will, but hopefully the summers start picking up and we can all start making a little bit of money and spread some smiles across this beautiful land, right? All right, peace out, you guys.